Call it karma or just call it the hubris of Republicans letting really stupid people rise through their ranks to positions of power. Whatever you want to call it, it just reached out and bit Donald Trump right in the ace as Democrats outmaneuvered Subcommittee Chair Clay Higgins on a vote that may go down in history. Make no mistake about it, this vote will probably be as historic as the vote to impeach Nixon. I'm going to show video of that vote, which shows Clay Higgins lying about the results just so he can save Donald Trump. It was a pathetic and monumentally stupid thing to do, especially with cameras rolling. But then, stupid is as stupid does, and let's face it, there are a lot of really dumb Republicans in Congress. Lauren Boebert comes immediately to mind, along with Marjorie Taylor Greene and James Comer. On the Senate side, Mike Lee from Utah is pretty high up there due to his pretty low IQ. But if you're a betting person, do not pass up Clay Higgins. Because if you want dumb, Higgins is your man. As they say down south, there's dumb and then there's Clay Higgins. Higgins, seen here auditioning for the chaos villain role in the Get Smart sequel, which we can only hope Anne Hathaway will sign on to because she was classically spot on next to Steve Carell. But I digress. Higgins is an election denier with a pretty long list of saying stupid things, like during COVID when he called face masks bacteria traps, or when he claimed unreleased Capitol surveillance footage would exonerate January 6 rioters, and said he had access to inside information from their trials. With MAGA Mike Johnson trying to shut down Congress to avoid the Epstein files being subpoenaed by Congress, the Democrats needed a buzzer beater, and they got one in a subcommittee of the House Oversight Committee, chaired by Higgins. Now, the ranking Democrat on this subcommittee is Robert Garcia, who is way smarter than Higgins could ever hope to be. And sure enough, Garcia pulled a fast one on Higgins. With Congress facing August recess, the clock was running down. But instead of throwing the bomb, the Democrats called for a quarterback sneak, and it worked. A couple of Republicans were, as they say, already at the airport. The Democrats saw their opportunity and took it. They filed a motion for a release of the Epstein files. Watch this clip of what Higgins does as soon as he figures out he's been had. But then stay tuned to watch what happens afterwards.
The record listing the members of this committee and their individual calls to release the Epstein files.
Shona, without objection. The subcommittee stands in recess, subject to the call of the chair.
Point of order. Are we not going to take the vote?
We're in recess.
Yep, that's right. He was so completely caught off guard that Higgins tried to call the subcommittee into recess, not to start until he says so. It did not work. After a break, the committee was brought back into session, and this is where it gets unfair to match Higgins against Garcia. Because he had to acknowledge the motion, Higgins tried to add a poison pill to it, adding amendments to include Biden administration communications. Garcia and the Democrats saw they had nothing to lose by that, so they allowed for the amendments and called for a vote. Watch what happens next.
And now we will be calling up Ms. Lee's motion as amended. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. No. In the opinion of the, pardon?
The ayes have it.
In the opinion of the chair, the no has it.
Yes, that's right. Higgins just bold-faced lied about the vote, saying the noes have it. It was pathetic, and it was a useless maneuver since committee members can always call for a roll call, which is exactly what Garcia did. Watch.
Recorded vote, sir.
Recorded vote is called for. The clerk will read the call the roll.
Mr. Gosar. Mr. Biggs. Ms. Mace. Aye. Ms. Mace votes aye. Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry votes aye. Ms. Boebert. Mr. Jack.
Aye.
Mr. Jack votes aye. Ms. Lee. Ms. Lee votes yes. Mr. Bell.
Aye.
Mr. Bell votes aye. Ms. Simon. Aye. Ms. Simon votes aye. Ms. Presley. Ms. Presley votes aye. Mr. Garcia.
Aye.
Mr. Garcia votes aye. Mr. Chairman. No. Mr. Chairman votes no. Mr. Biggs is not recorded. Mr. Biggs votes nay. Mr. Chairman, on this vote, the ayes are 8, the nays are 2.
The subcommittee stands adjourned.
So yes, you saw correctly. Some of the Republicans voted with the Democrats because they did not want to go back to their districts with the news that they personally voted against releasing the Epstein files. The Democrats knew it, and that's why they called the play. You'll notice that a couple of the crazies were not even in attendance, like Gosart and the head-bobbing Boebert. Her empty chair says it all. Now, of course, there's always the possibility that the DOJ will try and destroy the files, but protections against such politically motivated destruction were put in place a long time ago, and you'd need really prolific computer software experts to get away with that. And oh, wait, Elon and his Doge boys are gone. Well, that's okay. Peter Thiel and his Palantir gang have that kind of expertise. Only, wait, Thiel's boy is not Trump, it's J.D. Vance, who already flew out west to meet with Rupert Murdoch. Maybe, I don't know, Kash Patel or Dan Bongino possess that kind of code-scrubbing acumen? Yeah, no. So then maybe stocking your administration with sycophants wasn't such a wise move after all. And maybe an orange jumpsuit is in the future after all. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats.